with growing economy and growing middle class. Five top Europe nations will become a single production based in 2020. Weaknesses: language barrier, no sufficient capital, and very hard to get access to finance. Lack of interest and or capital to acquire new technologies, e.g., automate machines. Lack of opportunities and or interest in lifelong learning, training on new skills. Threat: high production cost in Italy make it less competitive. Inflows of cheaper goods, inflows of knowledge migrants and skilled
You
HRLs.
started breaking. I don't try.
Okay, sorry, sir. Okay. Our
Okay,
approach
again.
and strategy. Action plan for task one. Before our out from the group and already been divided into groups of two.
Excuse me, please. JC, please turn off your webcam, please. With this bad network. JC, please turn off the webcam.
Okay.
Click on the camera side, turn it off. Network, the network signal. Oh, please. See, there is a laptop or a cell phone. Please, madam, you may proceed. We are going to waste a lot of time if you have to waiting. Proceed, please.
Our approach plans for tax one is in a major commercial area of Milan. We have chosen this city because it has a population of 436,899 people. Third, only to Rome, which has a population of over 3 million people. Success here will cause a ripple effect into Douala and would reduce workload on the managers as members of the community will help to the campaigning. Request MMM website for Italy, italy/mmm.net from MMM Global. Create a Facebook fan page for MMM Italy. Work with an interpreter or translator to translate all MMM tutorials and customize our MMM video with in Italy language. Share these videos on our Facebook fan page, which we have created, and on your YouTube and our YouTube channel. Host physical seminars in major areas and public places. 7 and 12 seminars will be held during week with members grouped in twos to different places. Hosting of physical seminars in major areas, public places, and universities. Registration will run concurrently with each presentation. Quotes and get souvenirs have the MMM logos to incite people to join in the campaign. Run advert targeting the age group of 18 to 65 in Italy on BBM channels, YouTube, Twitter, WhatsApp groups, Snapchat, Facebook, etc. Promoting the videos and posts that we share on our Facebook page. Our target audience. In line with our proposed plan of action, our target audience and prospect will include the following, but not limited to: student in tertiary institute, financial institutions such as banks, stock sales, firms, stock brokers, top entrepreneurs, bloggers, social workers, unemployed citizens, full-time housewives, high and low income earners, charity homes, etc. About the team, the team is made up of 10 guiders with different professional backgrounds. We found a cheap hotel that cost €30, including breakfast and lunch. We hired 10 rooms are occupied by the team members, and one room is for our gadget equipment as well as computers. It also serves as our meeting room. Summary of week of expenses. 1 week hotel B 10 quality to 2,100 euro. Flight ticket 20,000 euro. Equipment hired 100 euro. Transport expenses 50 euro. Cost 50 euro. Advertising cost 100 euro. Promotional materials 200. Total of 22,550 euro. MMM Italy planning tax 2. Solution to tax 2. Plans of action. What resources do we need? How to pay members their initial provide help and their 30% growth. Calculate how and contributions are needed in order to make payment to the old participant in the next 3 weeks. Solution to tax 2. MMM system handles the matching of PH and GH. We are to calculate how much our initial 200 participants will be rewarded with 30% growth and possibly Mavro bonus. That if everyone wants to collect Mavro bonus, which is not so in all cases, being that MMM cash out only in Tuesday and Thursday, PH would have to be surplus to match GH and for measuring and measured Mavros. Procedure. The average PH for MMM Global stands at 300 euro. In another 3 weeks, the number of the first 200 members would have been Mashallah euro times 0.3 Mavros participant equal 90 Mavro euros. For the first 100 participant to get help, they would first have to provide help, and that help will be 200 times 300. For the first 200 people, there are 200 times 290 euro, which is the paid in real cash. Their get help would come from of the community, as they would first be providing help to the managers of the community. If they first instance, then new members report and summary. Summary expenditure for week 2, week 4. 1 week hotel bill 6,300 euro, venue hire 300 euro, equipment hire 360 euro, transport expenses 150 euro, advertising cost 600 euro, promotional material 600 euro, total of 8,310 euro, project fund balance 27,450 euro, total expenses 2,770 times 3 weeks equals to 8,310 euro. Total Italy planning tax 3. To tax 3. Being that the number of downlines are astronomically, it is expedient to have guiders and consultants to aid the community, fosters its ideology, and lead the downline effectively. Message would be inserted in the news platform of Cameroon of Guiders School to train prospective guiders to be abreast with ideology, mechanics, gigs, and reward, etc. Summary of expenditure for month 2. Project fund balance 19,140 euro. Total expenses 2,770 times 3 weeks. That equals to 10,410 euro. Balance will be 8,730 euro. Tax 4. Solution to tax 4. Now with this 7-day festival and a 75% drop in and a 5% and a 75% drop in projected growth and part of in preparing for this event, we now face a and thus the breakdown below. Total registered members from week 1 to week 8, 53,600 and projected growth of week 9, 7,000 members, 75% drop in registration from 1,750 members. Total PH for week 750 times 3 equals to 525,000 euro. 30% 157,000 euro. equals to 5,591,600 euro. Plan for tax 4. Charity events will be organized during this period using the activities of their culture. Since we have leaders from Cameroon, they can help in creating events that will go along to attract new members. During this period, there is a tendency of IGH because of the holiday and celebration also dependent on confirmed members. First, we will have to suspend leaders bonus, throw out promotion to awareness, receive campaign on daily and weekly basis, print out flyers, banners, t-shirt, posters for offline presentation. We will exchange complimentary card at all events and run face-to-face by introducing to everyone in Italy to the community celebration ways to active out for their most popular social platform, Facebook, Twitter, create a forum for offline and share give participants to the fold. Summary of expenditure from week 2 to 4. 1 week hotel bill 10, 300. Venue hire 300 euro. Equipment hire 360 euro. Transport expenses 150 euro. Advertising 110 euro. Project and 430. Total expenses 310 euro. Balance 420 euro. Tax 5. Solution to tax 5. Outside of our start area and Rome with the capital, our strength there, more participants will be willing to enter the system, committed members of the community, acceptance in place visited, tourist attraction, weaknesses to tax 5, internet difficulty for some members not paying enough, cancellation of PH, not new PH after GH. Opportunities. The most valuable knowledge learned from MMM is that if you help someone today, someone will help you tomorrow. Threats, hackers causing participants to lose their fund, government policies and threats on reliable members. Who wants to scam the community? Bad advice from financial houses. Tax 6. Plan of action for tax 6. Educate and sensitize the participant on the concept of pause mode. Guided to encourage downlines to PH more and with higher value for those who can and who stop getting help for a period like 2 weeks or 2 to stabilize the system. Educate members on how MMM works and encourage them to make costly, incentivize recruitment, i.e. have a promotion where the get prices like holiday packages, etc. Push the above in management meeting. Leaders must take the lead to put money into the system. Get team leaders together to do a series of introductory meeting at the beginning of the game to save.
Madam Presenter, please.
Plan.
Please, can you hear me?
The word of mouth. Continue and viral social. Italy. Tax 7. Plan of action. Organize meeting with managers and members. Communicate as to why the restart will happen and how our plans to rectify. Organize a charity event so members and potential members can.
Guys, please. Can I talk, please? Do you hear me, please?
We can hear you.
Respond to me.
Can hear you, sir. Can hear you, sir.
We can hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So far as he has covered on the presentation. I find it funny. You guys, this is batch 2017 0. How come work I gave to some group some time ago. Maroon also, even the document are the same. Some time ago, I gave work for people and launch for him there. Same document few time ago, few months ago, is the same document you guys have now. What is happening?
Okay now. Hi.
Sir, we will
Call
work
again,
on this
sir.
project
Madam,
together.
Madam Presenter,
Sir, you say
what is happening?
we worked on the project together. We did some amendments and other things
Project.
too, sir.
It was very since they have made mistakes, and I ask you again, guys, what happened? So I gave them to go to launch different there. One, we say even have the whole document and the new documents. There's no different. Got some group work and everybody's quiet.
The network
Yes,
is
sir.
your network is
We can hear you,
I
sir.
didn't get the last part. Hello, mentor. I'm not getting your last part, sir.
Answering what I've asked. This work, I gave it to some previous group. The same document you guys submitted is the same document. Those how did you guys get them exactly like for those guys?
Sir, we worked on it, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear us? We worked on it.
You what? Come and talk to me.
Sir, what did you say?
Are you here? Or you have gone away?
No,
Sir,
sir,
we
we
are
are
here.
still here. It's a work that we did. We went through it. Sir, you say?
Pardon? For question. Did
Sir,
I make any question, Cameroon?
we don't. I can't hear you.
Oh, Muse, you guys are crazy men. How can you do this? This is bad, guys. Isn't it? Sitting is bad.
Sir, can you hear us, sir?
Hello, sir. I can't hear you.
Okay. That's it.
Sir, should I finish the meeting?
No.
Okay. Task 7. Solution to task 7. Organize meeting with managers and members to why the restart will happen and how our plans. Organize a charity event so members and potential members can see that MMM is still strong and sustainable and not disappearing. All the people who have benefited previously should be willing to continue with their participation. Keep promoting the ideology. Keep promoting the ideology of the community and how people's lives have been changed through MMM participation. It will continue to happen. As a group of responsible leaders, we all stand together and continue to provide goodwill through our bonuses into the community. This will stimulate growth into both the community and trust and them. This we will tag taking the initiatives. The experience of positive guidance from other countries on measures to caution such events. An invitation of founder of MMM can help revive the system and encourage active participation. Thank you, sir. So I'm true.
Okay. Presenting. I need to look. I'm looking on the document. Okay. I hope everybody is getting me. I'm going to.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.